Do you work for a company or are you a student in academia? In either case, are you struggling with writing in a foreign language? If you are, then this video is for you. My name's Steve, I'm from British Community, and I'm going to share with you my super simple but extremely effective writing formula, which you can apply and will instantly improve the quality and the clarity of your written communication. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel as we're trying to help as many people as possible. And let's discover the formula for writing. So we've got loads of students who struggle with this problem. One of the key factors is obviously practice. However, a lot of our professional students do write on a daily basis and yet still struggle to communicate their message clearly. I think one of the biggest problems is, as opposed to conversation where you've got somebody in front of you, you can determine from their reactions whether they are understanding or following what you're saying to them. Writing, however, obviously is very, very different. You don't have that person in front of you. You have to pay extra special attention to how you communicate your ideas in a message. Is it written in the right tone? How is the other person going to interpret what you're saying? So you're probably eager to discover what the formula is. Well, let me tell you that this formula is based on structure. Our structure is vital to how we present, how we communicate the message in the writing. In a lot of Latin languages, paragraphs and sentences are a lot longer or combined together into very long chunks of language, which can really be confusing. So if you're studying English, for example, you're in luck, because English is a little bit more logical, it's a little bit more compact and reduced, so it's a lot easier for the writer and the reader to actually interpret. Okay, so this is the three-part formula: idea, example, and conclusion. That's it. So using those 3 points is exactly how you should structure your paragraphs. Okay, so let me give you an example. Let's say that I want to write to a company to complain about a faulty product. After having written a brief introduction, I can then say the exact reason that I'm writing. I recently purchased a new Kindle from your company, but when it arrived, I realized there was a big scratch on the screen and I'm not satisfied with the product. So I would like to return this product and have a full refund, please. I've established the problem or what my idea is. I've stated why it's a problem and justified my reason. And then I finally mentioned what I want the outcome to be, or why what I've said in the first 2 points is actually relevant. So idea, justification or example, and a conclusion. And that is it. Obviously, if you are writing much more complex communications, then your content will be a lot more elaborate. It will be a lot more sophisticated. But we achieve that through the quality, the content of the language, grammatical structures and vocabulary. The basic structure, however, should remain the same. We can also repeat the structure so we can have multiple ideas in the same paragraph. But again, if you follow this kind of ABC type structure, you won't go wrong. Your messages will be crystal clear for the other person to understand. Okay, so I hope that is really, really useful for you. What you've got to do now is put it into practice immediately. If you'd like to do some and write them into the comments, I'll be glad to give you some feedback and correct it. If you found this video useful, please subscribe. We can continue making useful videos to help you learn languages.